ownership also, resources are divided into 4 types. What are those we will discuss here. Based on ownership, resources are divided into 4 types. What are those we will discuss here. See here, based on ownership. 1, 2, 3, 4. See here, owner. If you want to become a owner for anything, what we need to purchase it. How can we purchase it? With the help of money. Is it clear? Okay. See here, I am showing something. What are these? These are money or coins. This is also symbol for the money. With the help of money, we can purchase anything. Is it clear? Okay. What is this? This coin. This coin is symbol for the money. With the help of money, we can only become a owner. For example, this is a slide changer. Okay, it is also a resource. If I want to become a owner for this, what I need to purchase this. How can I purchase this? With the help of money only. For example, I am taking money as a coin here. Coin. This is the clue point for our ownership based classification. See here, CO stands for community resource. I stands for individual resource. Okay. Second point, N stands for national resource or national property. National resource or national property. Coming to IN stands for international property or international resources. International property. Okay, we will discuss one by one. What is individual property, what is community property, what is national property, what is international property, what is the difference between all these properties. Okay. Coming to individual property. What is individual property? It is about personal properties. You have some properties, I have some properties. In the sense, for example, I have land, I have car, I have animals, I have livestock. These are all belongs to personal properties. For example, car, land. All this comes under individual property or personal.
మార్కస్ ఒక ల్యాండ్ ఉన్నది, అది మన సొంతము, మన పర్సనల్ అని అనుకున్నా నేను. కాకుంటే ఊర్లో నా వాళ్ళ అందరి పేరు మీద ఉన్నది. అది ఏం చేస్తాము? అదేదో సెటిల్మెంట్ ఉంటే అదేదో హోటల్కి పోతున్నా నేను. పెడతారు నోట్ల పెద్ద ముద్ద.
ప్రాపర్టీస్. కమింగ్ టు సెకండ్ వన్, community property. Community property means people are living in community basis. Okay, community in the sense group of people. These group of people having access to resources, particular resources. What are those? In villages we can see example for these community resources are pond for water they are using, graveyards for final ceremony. These people used to that particular area, and grazing lands. In villages, people used to rear livestock. In that particular time, they used to graze their animals for their livestock. Is it clear? Okay. In these villages, these are the places for the community property. It means anybody can utilize those property. But here, coming to individual property, nobody has right to enter into these properties. Why? Because it is belongs to only particular person only. But community properties are different from individual properties. Okay. In cities, community properties are different. Parks, public parks, and what is that? Public parks and libraries. All this comes under community property. In community, everybody can use or access those properties. Is it clear about?
మార్కస్ ఒక ల్యాండ్ ఉన్నది, అది మన సొంతము, మన పర్సనల్ అని అనుకున్నా నేను. కాకుంటే ఊర్లో నా వాళ్ళ అందరి పేరు మీద ఉన్నది అది.
There is a difference between community property between village people and city people. Okay, coming to national property. What is national property? Every nation has property. Nearly we have 192, 197 plus countries are there in the world. But every country has its borders. What is that border means? Political boundaries. In that, the land which is under those particular boundaries, they may come under property of that particular country. For example, India have nearly 3.28 million square kilometers. We have land. It is nearly 2.4% of land percentage of world share. Is it clear? Okay, but the point is the land and also human beings who are living in this particular area comes under the properties of nation. Is it clear? But coming to point, but you have been discussing here individual property, community property, but in third point we are discussing about national property. Coming to national property, this personal property, community property and human beings also comes under the property of nation. What is this? It means without people there is no country. For example, there is no human beings in the India. Can we say it has any value for particular country without human beings? So that's what human beings as well as physical features always comes under the property of particular country. If any countries need personal property as well as community property for the development of nation, it can acquire it, it can utilize it. But for that purpose, every country has to pay for the individuals. For example, it can pay some compensation for the land. If it is grabbed some land from you, it will give some compensation also. For example, every country is to develop railways, roadways and industries for the development of the country. If for this purpose, for the country's welfare, if it needs any land or any area, any resource, it can grab, it can utilize these individual property, community property from the individuals also. Is it clear? But up to here we have been discussing about the boundary for the any country is only land boundary, but it is not true. Coming to here, up to 12 nautical miles in sea also 12 nautical miles. What is nautical miles? If it is converted to kilometers, if it is converted to 20 kilometers, it may comes into 22.2 km. Up to 22.2 km, it may consider as a territorial boundary for any country. What is that? Territorial boundary. Up to 22.2 kilometers, we can utilize. It may consider as a border for particular country. See here, it is also comes under the national property. Up to where? Up to 22.2 kilometers. Is it clear? Okay. Okay.
జల జలపాతం నువ్వు సెల 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 ఏరుని నేను సలసల నువ్వు తాకితే నన్ను పొంగే వరదైపోతాను
చలి 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 గాలివి నువ్వు చిరు 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 అలనే నేను చర చర నువ్వల్లితే నన్ను ఎగసే కిరీటాన్నవుతాను
Coming to international property. What is international property? Who are the owner for this international property? Simple thing. UNO, United Nations Organization. Nearly 197 countries are members of UNO. This is the owner for the international property. What is international property here? We have been discussing about territorial boundary for any country up to 22.2 kilometers here. Is it clear? It is about any country's property. But after that, 200 nautical miles, it may comes under EEZ, exclusive economic zone. Here, no country has right to utilize this property. Are you getting my point? All these properties, all these water properties, ocean properties belongs to ENO only. If you want, if any country wants to utilize this property or these resources for their country's growth, it needs to take permission from the ENO only. Is it clear? Why? Because it is maintaining peace between many countries. It is the purpose of the ENO. All are the members of ENO. Nearly 197 countries are members of ENO. Okay, up to here it is very clear. But the main point is, already I give one beautiful example, that is, already India has also taken permission. India has already taken permission to extract manganese nodules from the Hindu Ocean. Some manganese is there. Manganese is also one mineral resources. It is very valuable mineral resources. But it is very near to India. But it comes under EEZ. Already we discussed. Exclusive economic zone. So every country has to need to take permission from the ENO. So India also taken permission from the ENO to utilize the manganese nodules from the exclusive economic zone. Exclusive economic zone comes under 200 nautical miles from coast of any country.